Hello, brothers and sisters. How are we doing on this lovely day, man? Back with you all with another devotional video. Not gonna lie to y'all. I really had to get in my spiritual bag with the Lord about this because it was different things I wanted to do a devotional about. And I feel like talking with, certain people this week, and also what I've been shown, with myself and just through things I've seen through other people and, like I said, discussions and stuff like that. And I feel like this week would be a good week to talk about healing. Right. And the ultimate question for us during this video: are we healing? Are you healing? Have we healed? Have you healed? Do we want to be healed? Do you want to be healed? So I was going to do this a little differently. Like the last two videos, I've had like a said book chapter and a couple of verses I want to read through. But for this one, it was a few verses that really pulled on my heartstrings and my spiritual strings that I want to share with you. So we're going to start with Jeremiah 17 and 14, right? And this is talking about Jeremiah prays for deliverance, because we can all use deliverance from something, right? We're all trying to get delivered from something or even someone, a situation, emotional ties, soul ties. We all trying to understand, what is the deliverance part of it? Think about when something is delivered to you. You receive a gift or a package or something. So you're receiving something when you get delivered. You're receiving something from the Lord when you get delivered. You receive a certain kind of healing that is not the healing you think of when you think of worldly, like the worldly kind of healing, or healing through like therapy or something like that. Not knocking none of that. But when you get healing from the Lord, it's a different kind of statement that stamps in your heart and in your spirit and in your mind. All right, so let's go back to Jeremiah 14. And it reads, "Heal me, O Lord, and I shall be healed. Save me, and I shall be saved, for you are my praise." A couple things stood out to me with this. One, Jeremiah talked to the Lord like he knew the Lord was going to heal him. He didn't say, "I want you to," or "I need you to." He just said, "Heal me, O Lord, and I shall be healed." I'm asking you, and I know you're going to deliver it for me and to me, right? So when we're trying to heal from something and get delivered from it, we need to ask, but we need to ask knowing that he can make it happen. Don't ask and have a doubt, or don't ask and knowing like, I know I'm gonna suffer because I know Jesus ain't gonna do this right away. Don't go with that kind of mindset or attitude, because he looks at that when you're asking him for things, right? And you need to ask with faith. Ask like like with authority. Lord, heal me from this. I want to be healed from this person. This person has been damaging me a long time, and I'm ready to be delivered from said person, delivered from said situation. And I know you can do it, Jesus. I know. So I'm going to ask you now, despite how I'm feeling, even with this hurt inside me right now, I'm going to ask you boldly, Lord, heal me, please. I don't want you to. I don't need you to. I'm saying heal me because I know you will. And that's what I loved about Jeremiah 17 and 14. It's like how he worded it. It's almost like a command, but in a sincere way. Heal me, O Lord, and I shall be healed. Save me. We need saving these days. A lot of people need saving these days. A lot of people carrying too much these days. Some of what they're carrying don't even belong to them. They're carrying other people's burdens, and that is hurting them on the inside. It is killing them slowly, spiritually, and they don't even know it. It's like a quiet death to the spirit, to your mind, to your emotions, and it could send you to an early grave, and not just like with your physical life, but spiritually, So we got to be careful with that. So now we're going to move on to Mark 11:22 and through 25. Let me get there. Give me a couple seconds to get there right quick. But we need it. We need to be healed from a lot of things. But the real question is, do you want to be? That's the real question. Do you know how to be healed? Some don't even know the way to go. Where do I start on this process of being healed? Right? Where do I start? I know where you start. You start right here in the Word. And you start by talking to God. And please believe I'm all for therapy, all for, counseling, all that stuff. I'm for it. I'm a life coach myself. I'm down for all of that. But it's just something about when you have a relationship with the Lord and you talk to Him about these things you need deliverance from and healing from. It just, like I said, it makes a different statement. It really do, man. And you got to believe that in your heart when you talk to Him, man. It's powerful, man. All right, Mark 11. I'm almost there, y'all. I'm almost there. 11:22. Okay, 11. Let's say 11:22 and 25. Okay, here we go. And Jesus answered them, have faith in God. Truly I say to you, whoever says to this mountain, be taken up and thrown into the sea, and does not doubt is in his heart, but believes that what he says will come to pass, it will be done for him. Therefore, I tell you, whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. And whenever you stand praying, forgive if you have anything against anyone, so that your Father also who is in heaven may forgive you your trespasses. Now that is powerful, very powerful, because one, it piggybacks off of the Jeremiah scripture, praying, the talking to Him, and how you talk to Him, and what's in your heart when you talk to Him, right? Because a lot of y'all, we could be honest, and I'm a victim of this as well. Mind you, when we do these devotionals, I'm included as well. I'm getting delivered by the message God gave me, So we have to check our heart posture on things. And going back to what I was just saying about how sometimes we're still suffering. Some of us are still, well, no, it's not some of us. A lot of us are still suffering in our emotional, mental, and spiritual sickness, because deep down in our hearts is someone we haven't forgiven yet, like truly forgave, truly released to the Lord, And me and my friend was just talking about this on the live I did, about how easy it is to extend grace and extend forgiveness when it's easy to do that. But when it's hard, where's that same energy? And I really feel like God allows that to test our genuineness of our walk with Christ. You know what Jesus said about this. Are you willing to follow it, no matter how hard it is? What it says in the scripture? Don't, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere in Matthew, Don't forgive him just 7 times, but 77 times. And don't pay attention to the number, but keep forgiving. And a lot of us are not healed yet because we haven't forgave yet. That is attached to it. That is tethered, right? Like, let me find out my healing is not being done because I still hate said person. I haven't forgive said person. I still have strife against said person or said people. A lot of that is our friends. A lot of that is ex-boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, parents, siblings. We haven't forgave. And because of that, God is saying, you're not really ready to be healed yet. You still haven't even forgiven old dude or old girl. When you're going to start that, then we can talk. Because I'm not going to give you this. You're not going to get delivered from this until you deliver yourself from this. Allow me to help you deliver yourself from this hate you have, this unforgiveness you have. So you got to check your heart posture. And the thing is, and shout out to Pastor Philip Anthony Mitchell, who says this a lot in his sermons about human doctrine when talking about the word. And I feel like a lot of us is victim to it. Because if you really knew the scripture, reading the word, you know that, hey, I can't receive said things from the Lord until I do such and such and such and such. Instructions. Some of us don't want to be instructed. Some of us don't know how to be instructed. You want to be delivered and hear from this, but guess what? You haven't even forgiven your transgressor. You still got hate in your heart, and you want me to heal your heart that's full of hate. I can't even move in that. That's how he sees it. He can't move in that. God can't move in that. That got to be removed first so he can heal it. So definitely read Mark 11, verse 22 through 25, because that's going to punch you in the mouth. And some of us need punching in the mouth about that, because we're wondering why. Some of us are angry and confused with God when in our own little hearts, God is saying, oh, let me take your hand. Give me your hand. I'm going to place it right here on your heart. What's that right here? Unforgiveness, strife, hate. Oh, I didn't know it was there. Yeah, it's still there. Just because you've been distant from said personal situation doesn't mean you heal from it. So don't confuse being distant from something or someone tethered to healing, because you're just being distant. You don't got to see it. You don't got to talk to it. You don't got to connect with it. I'm good. You're not good. You're just distant from it. So let's go to the next scripture. This is Psalms 107, 20, verse 21. Give me a few seconds to get over there. But we got to check our heart posture, y'all. We got to. And we got to be real. Like, Lord, I've read the word. I know now. So let's start from the first thing. Help me forgive this person. Because if I'm relying on myself, I can't do it. And this is going back to a little video I made earlier about renewing the mind and the spirit. Because we just never know what kind of residue we carrying on our hearts and our spirits daily, y'all. We really don't. I walked away from my Bible. I didn't even turn to the page yet. Give me 1 second. Psalms 107, 20. 21. All right, here we go. Psalms 107, verse 20. He sent out his word and healed them and delivered them from their destruction. And I like that terminology, that phrase right there, their destruction. Because there's a lot of us suffer from our own destruction. All this stuff that's destroying our hearts and our spirits daily because we're holding it in like a bomb, wanting it to explode. Most of us don't even want to release it. We want to explode. We want it to explode. And you know what I think? And I've been a victim of this as well. I think a lot of us are comfortable with holding unforgiveness, hate, strife in our hearts. It's easy. It's easier to do. It's comfortable. And some use it as power. I have. I want you to know that I won't forgive you for said thing you done for me. I want that over your head. We've all been guilty of it. I want you to know that I hate you. I want you to know that there's a rift between us. Why? What does that do for us? What does it really do? Not a god darn thing. It kills us. That's what it does. It's killing us. It's eating us alive. And we thinking sometimes we boast in it. Like we got one up on them just because we haven't forget. No. And guess what they're doing? It's like this old saying, like it seemed like the one who did the hurt is enjoying their best life, but the victim of it is in this eternal suffering. That's why it says in the scripture, forgiveness is for you. It's not for them. Forgiveness is you getting your power back from them. We still indirectly connected to a lot of people just because of the hate we have for them still, the unforgiveness we have for them still. How does that sound? How does that feel? Right? It feels like trash, man. That's not good at all. It is not good. I'm gonna read that one more time. He sent out his word and healed them and delivered them from their destruction. Let them thank the Lord. This is verse 21. Let them thank the Lord for his steadfast love, for his wondrous works to the children of man. Steadfast. Know what that means? He is on standby to give you the love you need to not only love yourself, but love others who wronged you. He is on standby. It's not running out. It is enduring. And that's what he wants us to have for each other. Enduring love, steadfast grace, steadfast forgiveness. It's easy to do all those things until it's really time to do all those things. It really is. Okay, last scripture. Psalms 147, verse 3. Give me a few seconds here. All right, 147, verse 3. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Short, simple, yet powerful. He heals. Let me find it again. Verse 3. He heals the brokenhearted. A lot of us walking around here with broken hearts. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Mind you, pay attention to the verbiage of it. It's not a maybe. It's like this will happen, but you gotta follow the instructions. So ask yourselves, have you healed? Are you healing? Do you want to be healed? Do you really want to really let God, let go, let God, and release all this madness and this wickedness in your heart, man? We can't take it with us. We can't. So why are we holding on to it? You know how God and Jesus feel about it. So what we holding on to it for? And we're going to end on that note, man. If you need prayer, I'm always in my video with this, excuse me. If you need prayer, please drop it in the comments. I would definitely pray for you, no matter what it's about. And if you need to receive that salvation, if you're ready to pick up that cross and follow Jesus with all your body, mind, soul, spirit, please let me know that as well. And we could talk about that, because I love you. I want you and your name in the book of life. And I want to see you up there in heaven. I really do. So God bless. I love y'all. Y'all take care. Until next time.